So today I would like to present some part of my work on support is quite wide area of studying the topic of photocatalytic process for biorefinery and chemicals. Start that because Thailand is agricultural country, so we have many biomass here, and in the field of biomass, we know that in biomass we have cellulose, cellulose and lignin. So in the biorefinery or green chemicals field of study, we try to use all of them to be add the value to this kind of product. So that's one theme of the research. So the concept of biorefinery is if we have biomass, someone use thermochemical, or sometimes we call it that we use heat to change to be energy. Like we Professor here, Professor Sunila, Professor Nakon, do something like change biomass to be directly to be fuels. But in another class, we can do change biomass to be fuel and chemical by using like a sugar platform or biochemical. So we can change biomass to be sugar feedstock and then change this to be another high-value chemical. That is the concept. Before I go to the detail, I would like to tell about some laboratory that is in the official doctor in JGSEE in recent year. This is the joint laboratory between JGSEE and Asst. This is the head of this laboratory is Professor Nawadon, and the counterpart in biotech is Dr.surawut. We do 5 themes of research. The first thing is we do biomass pretreatment and fractionation. Try to separate biomass to be cellulose, cellulose, and lignin by using some pretreatment process. Another thing is we try to develop enzyme to degrade biomass to be high-value product. Another one is convert sugar to fuels and chemicals. So I'm sitting in this team of research to try to convert sugar to fuels. And the fourth thing is we try to convert lignin. So lignin actually is waste in the biomass utilization. So we try to convert lignin and also bio waste and other bio waste to be fuels. And last one we try to do on biodiesel, but it is not the first generation. We try to do the second generation of biodiesel to upgrade biodiesel to be upper level of biodiesel. So that is all of the biorefinery laboratory. But for me, I will not use chemical. I will not use only chemical, but I use solar because I graduated from energy science and technology from Japan. So my background is I try to use solar actually in solar cells. So the first idea is how can I use solar to convert biomass to be high-value product. At that time, the first PhD student in Jelapon is to come to here. So we talk about this work at that time to try to build the work. And this is the concept of photocatalysis. The photocatalysis is some materials that can catalyze or maybe give higher rate of reaction by using this mechanism. Suppose this is substance or we call photocatalysis. Photocatalysis actually. It is substance, so it is photocatalysis. It's quite same another catalyst, but it will work when we have solar or photon. When light comes, it can activate electron from valence band conduction band. When electron go here, electron can move to the conduction band, and after that, the reduction can occur. And another way, when O go here, we can get oxidation. And if we have oxidation and reduction, and we have this is the biomass come here, we can oxidize biomass to be high value product. And the smallest one is carbon dioxide. That is the concept. So let's try to use that idea to do the biorefinery by using photo. So it's photocatalytic process for biorefinery. So we start from biomass, use light source, try to catch the energy from light source, and after that, use that energy to change the green fuels and green chemicals. That is the idea. When we think about the photocatalyst, there are many catalysts inside the photocatalyst. Suppose we can use some catalyst on metal, something in metal ion. We can do one metal oxide, some composite metal oxide like a perovskite. Nowadays, the person talk about perovskite in solar cells, new type of solar cells. This can have high absorption of solar, and we can also have another catalyst. But in the first case that we think about it, very common. This is metal oxide catalyst for titanium dioxide or zinc oxide. The human maybe know this kind of catalyst better than the man, because you use that titanium dioxide on your face with this sunscreen, and then white pigment also, that's kind of titanium dioxide. So the advantage of titanium dioxide is actually non-toxic, and then it's just thermal stability and very cheap, so we select it first for the first study. However, the limitation of the titanium dioxide is it active in only UV light, and it can accumulate the titanium dioxide. Actually, catalyst, we need small catalyst with high surface, but titanium dioxide tends to be accumulated to be the bigger one, so the activity is not quite high. So we try to prove this one, try to solve this problem. So we have to do many modification and develop the application to give higher conversion of biomass. The first research theme in this work, we try to do on the conversion of sugar in the long chain of biomass. We have biomass, cellulose, cellulose is the smallest molecule is sugar. So we try to do the sugar and model first. So we start with the conversion of sugar. And we try to develop the catalyst first. The catalyst is titanium dioxide, and I said. But for the titanium dioxide, you can see this is the particle of titanium dioxide using SEM, this scanning electron microscope to see. The size is very small. However, it accumulates. The size is small, but it's not 20 nanometer actual size, because it's trying to accumulate to be maybe 20 micron or more than 20 micron. So the size is really large. We cannot use it. It's not good. Even we do the microwave, try to separate with some vibration, but it's not good enough. So we try to add CTAP or surfactant to separate the surface. And then we add 10% of CTAP, 20, 30, and 40, and then we can separate the big accumulation to be small and smaller one. And for this one, we can separate the big accumulation to be smaller size of material. When we have smaller size, it means that it's higher surface area in the activity. And then we compare this. The smallest surface area shows the lowest conversion of sugar, and when we add more and more CTAP, we show higher conversion, and we can get this kind of high value chemical from glucose. So we change glucose to be gluconic acids, alaminose, xylitol, formic acid, and some byproduct. But this is the list of high value product that we interested to do. Because xylitol nowadays we eat some sugar that some person think that if you eat this sugar, it will not get fat, because this sugar, this is in gum or many food, we try to use xylitol and alaminose something sometimes for sweetening. in some food. Another way to modify titanium dioxide is we try to put some water, and the most advantage and well-known supporter is zeolite. So one student tried to mix zeolite into titanium dioxide. Why? Because even we do this one, we try to add surfactant inside. However, we still have some accumulation. The best way that we can separate the particle to many parts is we have supporter, and we have supporter. The catalyst will fix in some area, and we will not try to accumulate again. So we try to add supporter, and we hope that titanium dioxide will distribute and disperse on this supporter, and we will not try to make the accumulation again. And this is the supporter we will call it. You can see that this is zeolite, and actually the small one on the surface is titanium dioxide. So we try to disperse titanium dioxide on top of the supporter. And compare with titanium dioxide, this is titanium dioxide. The conversion of glucose is higher when we add zeolite, and it's higher and higher if we can disperse titanium dioxide in mini surface of zeolite, and we found that the surface area of catalyst will be increased. This is the original titanium dioxide, and when we add supporter, because the supporter have high surface area, so the surface area will gradually increase. So it could be that for higher zeolite composition, it has higher surface area. And when the surface area increases, it means that the catalyst will more react with the reactant. So when compared to titanium dioxide with some support, the yield of the product will increase. So the most expensive chemical is gluconic acid. The gluconic acid can be created from pure titanium dioxide to be some supporter here. So it's totally different, and we can see that this is increase the selectivity of the product. And we can also try to change the type of supporter from zeolite to only silicon, silicon oxide. And we found that because the conversion is not quite high, so we didn't go further to change the supporter from zeolite to silicon, but we stopped at only zeolite. That is some kind of modification of photocatalyst, try to change sugar to be high-value product. And after that, we move to another conversion. We try to convert lignin. As I said, lignin is the waste. When we have heavy cellulose, we have cellulose here, and this is the lignin. Lignin is like a glue, try to catch up everything to be tough, and we cannot use it. So many persons try to dissolve and throw it away. That is waste, bio waste. So this is waste in biomass. So we try to use it and reuse it by using photocatalytic activity and try to convert it to be high-value product. And this is conversion. We try. The student try many conditions. Only titanium dioxide and some peroxide inside and sodium hydroxide. So we do both of chemical and photochemical being mixed together. And this is after 2 hours and after 5 hours, we have variety of the result of chemical. You can see here the variety of the results. And when we see here vanillin, the vanillin price is really high. So it's very interesting, and we have tried to characterize anything, and we show that vanillin and some product can be converted directly from lignin. So suppose it would, for the normal way, we would like to synthesize vanillin, we have to do convert biomass to be syngas. And after that, we synthesize syngas again to be vanillin. But for this process, we have biomass is long chain, and after that we cut it. And then when we cut that one, we can directly get the results of vanillin. So that is the process. And this table thanks for the team that try to check the price of high value chemicals to show you that the price of the chemical is really high when compared to glucose. Glucose 1 kilogram is 10 baht, something like that. However, if we can change it to be xylitol, formic acid is not quite high value product, but another things like xylitol, arabinose, and also gluconic acid is quite high. And for lignin, as I said, vanillin is really high price, and also acetophenol has also high price. So it means that we can directly convert biomass to be this kind of chemicals. However, our idea is we can convert lignin, we can convert sugar to be high value product. But our problem is how can we separate it? Because in the back, in reaction, we have the mixing of many high value products. However, how can we separate it? That is the work that we try to do. And in the next step, we try to extract some product from this reaction. And the last thing of research is the photocatalytic treatment of biomass, because actually biomass we use solvent to extract everything, but we think that if we add solar, so we add more power in the reaction, what happens? And then we add titanium dioxide and solar inside, and then we can convert more better than enzyme. So the enzyme with photo to get directly from real biomass to glucose, fructose, xylose, and more convert this one to be high value product. Because previously we know that we can convert sugar, glucose, fructose, and xylose to be high value product already, but it's not directly from biomass. For the last work is try to convert from this to high value product. That is the idea. So in our step, this is really in the first step of our research. We try to use photocatalytic pretreatment compared with the brand. So this is chemical pretreatment, and then we try to do it and check it that this will increase the rate of conversion of the biomass to be high value product and glucose or not. So the work is underway. The many work is underway is we try to calcine titanium dioxide in many ways, because we try to add some metal in the catalyst. But when we add metal and we calcine in oxygen, we will change to be metal oxide again. This is not real metal. So we try to calcine or burn it under nitrogen gas or hydrogen gas to prevent the calcination. So that is the first thing. The second one, we try to assign some students and more understanding on the mechanism, so the pathway of reaction. Which if we start from sugar, glucose suppose, and then it changes to glucose to be chemical A, B, C, D. So what is the pathway? So if we know the pathway, we can control the reaction later, and we can decide it. Another one is we try to do pre-treatment of biomass continuously from the research team number 3. And the last one is we try to do photocatalytic process on real solar light, because all the work that I did is the work on UV light. So titanium dioxide and UV is really working process. However, if we change the real one, we have sugar. We put sugar in the bottom, and then we bring bottom outside. And if it can directly convert sugar to be high value product, and after that we can separate it, sugar, glucose go to the sunlight and change to be xylitol. It's really nice. So that is the dream process that we try to develop. And the idea is maybe we have to change from the particle catalyst to be something like a fiber catalyst. Because fiber catalyst have high conductivity of electron, something like that. This is in another way, and we show that the fiber show some higher conversion compared to particle. That is all of the work. I would like to thank JGSEE to support me many work. I would like to also thank Professor Surawut and Professor Pipat to guide me for the solar thing previously, and IBL for equipment, Dr. for everything at IBL, and special thanks to Ms. Jirapon and Chuangchote that prepared the draft of this slide for me, because I have not much time to do on that. And another thank you the team that do many work on this. Thank you very much.
Now start the hard part. So the questions from the floor. No questions?
I think I said that in my question. Stupid question.
Only big questions.
No, it's maybe one question, yes. You talk about pre-treatment biomass using photocatalysis. Do you think we can maybe cover two pre-treatment technology, maybe deep treatment and this one, or start by this one and the deep treatment after? Maybe why not we can reduce energy for pre-treatment or something like that?
Pre-treatment, we have three things here. We can do chemical, thermal, or bio. So now we try to mix photocatalyst with thermal, photocatalyst with chemical, and photocatalyst with bio, enzyme. But the problem is photocatalyst will try to degrade enzyme. So that is maybe enzyme is not good. But thermal and chemical is underway. And maybe
what's already working on this?
No, we have no student listen to, but this is one way that we put that this is the joint program with Kyoto University for 5-year plan to work for the first and second year is only this one. The third year will be some kind of synergy of thermal and something like that. And I believe we have some work we can do together.น้องๆที่มาจากคณะอื่นต่อไปได้
So I want to ask you, because I saw on your slide, this is the function of irradiation time. For the moment, the irradiation, what kind of source of radiation do you use? Is it for the spectrum of solar energy or just?
The century is only the UV lamp, 3085 nanometer. So is it UV? This is in UVA. It's closely to UVA. It's not visible light. So if you would like to do more on that, we try to request from the grant of KMBTT 555 project to grant to solar simulator. So if we have the real solar simulator, so we can fix the condition for real solar thing. And after that, we can do that. The dream work. The dream work is try to put everything in the sun grass and then go to real sunlight. Something like that.
Yeah, I was wondering if real sunlight can be so effective because TiO2 is the range of.
Very good. Because titanium dioxide at band level of only 2.8 eV. So it is nanometer. So it's in UV ready. So that's why we try to add silver or maybe another metal inside to change the color of titanium dioxide from white color to be more black or silver color, something like that. And we try to calcite in nitrogen or hydrogen to change it back to be more another color to absorb real visible rays. And some work in Japan that said that if you mix titanium dioxide with apatite is in some material in bone. So if we change the supporter from zeolite to be bone, something like that, maybe chicken bone, human bone, not sure. So that is increase the absorption of visible light, absorption and also the band gap, try to reduce band gap of materials. So this is in one theme of the technique.
Would there be other photocatalysts like titanium oxide that you think would be also of interest?
Actually, there are many persons that think about many catalysts like this one. But recently, actually the best one is graphite. Graphite or graphene, because it's come from carbon, and carbon, nature is carbon is black, so it can absorb all the length of visible light until UV light, until iron, something like that. So this is one idea. Dilapon went to Australia to synthesize some photocatalysts from graphene-based material already. But this is not our knowledge. This is Australia-based knowledge, so we cannot bring that catalyst back to Thailand. But that know-how, it means that maybe we can change to another graphene-based in Thailand. Suppose we are many persons that Professor Nakon, Patin also try to burn something from carbon base. So maybe we can replicate some real Thai resource graphene for titanium or for photocatalysis in the future. So this is from nature to be catalyst, from nature of biomass, and convert everything to be bioenergy or biofuels. That is another dream that we have to go. It's long chain to do and many work to do. But if any person interested in some aspect, we can have some collaboration and work together.
Still no questions? Even in Thai, ภาษาไทยก็ได้นะคะการจะถามอาจารย์ชัดๆ
ได้นะครับ
But if you would like a question in Thai?
ได้นิดหน่อย คุยเอง
Finally, I saw in your list a lot of chemicals which value added and high value in terms of economic value. But is there any fuel that you focus on, liquid fuel, like that can serve the purpose of our school, like ethanol?
You mean KMCT or ethanol?
I mean ethanol or biodiesel or
We didn't do biodiesel, and this is not ethanol process, but we didn't change by enzymatic reaction. But if we can do in the large scale, maybe we can sell JGSEE xylitol for sweetening something.
I mean, for the products that you propose are green products, and these are very good for the environment. So for my purpose, it's very outstanding. However, for the purpose of our school, which is the Sustainable School of Energy and Environment, Energy Technology per se, we because the use of this biomass, for example, this is in a, I would say, in a direct competition with other energy technology trying to convert directly biomass to energy.
Oh, okay, I understand the point. You said that for school we try to propagate biomass and support Ajahn Nakon, Ajahn Sunirat try to convert biomass directly to energy, but because can burn it. For me, in our viewpoint, we can change biomass to be, in terms of energy, we can convert it to be, I have slide on. We can convert it to be hydrogen and methane, methane, and also ethanol in something. But the lack of this work is we have the characterization technique in only liquid form. We have no JGSEE to check the gas form because when we convert glucose, we didn't check carbon dioxide, hydrogen, methane, and another thing that in the gas. So when we the gas phase, actually it is gas energy or the energy fields already. So that is another. We have more team to do on that one, but we have no. Our reactor now is open. So when we convert it, we keep only liquid form. So we have to we lost some energy in the gas phase. So in terms of energy, we have to keep it in gas phase. That is energy. Hydrogen, methane, yes, that is.
Yeah, hydrogen and methane, especially hydrogen would be high value added fuel for the future.
In the future, yeah.
So no questions? If say no questions, I'd like to thank again Dr.surawut, and please give him a big hand for our